What is up, guys? Green Pizza here, and today I have a Black Ops Cold War Ninja Defuse class setup tutorial for you guys. So I'm going to be going over my class setup that I use when I'm Ninja Defusing and kind of explain why I use all of the perks and equipment on my class. So we're going to start off with the perks and the wild cards, since those are the most important. So for the wild card, I like to use Perk Greed to get more perks. You can also use Lawbreaker if you want to get 3 perks from one category, but I think Perk Greed is the most helpful. For perk 1, I like to use Paranoia and Flak Jacket. So Paranoia is nice, so you can tell if an enemy is looking at you, and you should know if you have to move and get up and kill them. Flak Jacket is also nice because there are a lot of times where enemies will throw random grenades at the bomb, and if you're nearby, it's nice to be able to survive those explosions. You can also use Tactical Mask or Engineer, but again, I don't think those are as good as Paranoia and Flak Jacket. So moving on to perk 2, Gearhead is very important. As I'll get into later, your field upgrade is very important for Ninja Defusing, so Gearhead is nice to be able to get that faster. Tracker is also good because you can see where enemies who pass by are going, and you can kind of know if they come back. It's just nice to be able to know where the enemies are. And that's pretty much it for perk 2. Perk 3, I recommend using Ninja. This is probably the most important perk so that your footsteps are silent. It's very good to be able to sneak up behind the enemy while they're planting the bomb. And Spycraft is nice because if any enemies have tracker, they will not be able to see your footprints, so they will not be able to see you like running to your corner if you're lying down and hiding in a corner. You can also use Cold-Blooded, but it really doesn't do much in this game unless the enemy has thermal or a flashlight. Ghost is good too, but you have to be moving, so I recommend using a launcher to shoot down any enemy spy planes. So that's pretty much it for the perks. Moving on to the field upgrade. I use the proximity mine because holding out the proximity mine will keep you very low and very still. It's probably the best field upgrade to use. You can also use field mic if you want to see enemies on the minimap, so you can kind of hide in more cover and see if any enemies are near the bomb. Moving on to your lethal, I use the Tomahawk because sometimes it's fun to get Tomahawk defuses where you're kind of standing in a corner with the Tomahawk, and I also like to throw it across the map sometimes and go for cross maps. For your tactical, you should use smoke grenade because throwing the smoke grenade is great cover for getting into some of your spots, especially on some of the maps where the enemies get to the bombs faster. So smoke grenade is very helpful. You can also use decoy if you want to distract the enemy while you're defusing. Just throw a decoy and enemies might hear that and run away from the bomb, so it might help you while you're defusing. So that's pretty much it for the equipment. Now, as a secondary, I use the Cigma, which is the launcher that can shoot down spy planes, so I do this instead of Ghost. One thing to note is that it is a very large, bulky weapon, so you're going to want to hold out the Cigma while you use your field upgrade, while you use your proximity mine and hold that out, so that the Cigma will actually disappear and be invisible, so that will keep you the most hidden when you're Ninja Defusing. If you want to run Ghost instead, you don't need the Cigma, and I would recommend using like a pistol or a combat knife or something small. And then for your primary, again, use a small weapon like a submachine gun because this will keep you the most hidden and you will not stick out as much. You can also run Lawbreaker as a wild card if you want to run 3 perks from one category, but I recommend using the Perk Greed so you can get these 6 perks here. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time.